Hey, it's Phil here from Engraved, bass player. So we've got a new song coming out, The Fallen, coming out tomorrow on Valentine's Day. So yeah, getting ready, getting pumped, getting ready for this tour that starts tomorrow.
Fantastic, Phil. Thanks for joining us today, brother.
No, thanks heaps.
My pleasure. So, as you say, Engraved return with your latest single, The Fallen, just in time for Valentine's Day on February the 14th. So, it was nice of you guys to write a love song for the occasion.
Yeah, it's all about that toxicity and yeah,
So,
it's
it's about
quite
my
the
marriage, about
opposite
my
from
marriage,
love.
about my marriage, is it?
Yeah, very much. It's a mirror.
So, but what is the song actually about? Like, of course, it's not about Valentine's Day because I don't think there's one bit of love amongst all members of your band. So, what's The Fallen about?
So yeah, it's basically about toxicity within different scenes, especially the music scene. Like you'll have something good going, but then you'll just have a rat basically just eating away at the scene and just making it toxic.
Yeah, well, we can all do without that sort of shit, can't we?
Oh, couldn't we?
So tell us about the song a bit more from a musical point of view and what you were going for with it.
So the song was actually sitting in our demo folder, and Dan, just before Panda and Tiago joined the band, Dan's like, "Oh, we need to go through the demo folder and just get rid of shit we're not, or just archive it basically." And that one came on, and the start of it, I was just like, "Oh, 30, 31, 50 Stone Sour straight up." So I was like, "Oh, let's do this one." So yeah, and then that's how that started.
Nice.
And yeah,
Nice. And is there a music video for it? I haven't seen one yet.
yes, it's just getting the final edits now. Hopefully have it out this weekend. We just had a little hiccup, but yeah, we fit. It was a bit of a spontaneous video. We were just going to do a lyric video, but then we had some free time and a free day, so we thought, what the heck, let's do a music video for it.
Well, and what's it sort of centered around?
We just oh, it's a old gas containment area, so it's just got a nice brick wall. It's quite funny because there's no power running there, so we had an inverter off someone's work car, Panda's work car, and it just kept tripping the whole time, and it's a bit of a headache.
And does the storyline for the video follow on for what the song's about?
No, not quite. It's just us playing and just us jamming along together and just embracing each other.
Nice.
Because like through the obviously the toxicity and all the shit that goes on, we just hold together and with keep like really good friends in our group. So
Uh,
and then the
so,
ones that do right by you. So
so there's no masks or no cameos from people in masks in the film clip?
nah, no, no,
Next
no.
time, maybe. Next time. So, The Fallen
Maybe.
follows your successful track NCB that came out late last year. So, how does it differ from that one?
It's a lot more heavier, more straight to the point. NCB, we were meant to release that ages ago. Obviously, we went through the lineup changes, and then we finally released it with the latest lineup. But with Fallen, it's just straight in your face. It was a hard decision which one to release first. But yeah, we wanted to ease our way in with this new lineup.
Yeah.
So
And is it a standalone single or part of a bigger picture?
So yeah, this is number two now of an 8-track album. Um, so we've got NCB Fallen, and there's four more getting done within the next 3 months, and then two more after that. So we'll have a 8-track album.
Nice. And how's the music on that gonna differ to what was on your 2022 debut EP Unleashed?
It's gonna, it's a lot more. Um, so like, not all our songs sound the same, and this album's going to show that. It's just all our genres and all our oh, how do you say it? All our influences, you can say,
Mhm.
just all in one album, but each song obviously has their different parts.
Nice. Have you got a working title for the album yet?
No, it's in the making.
No worries. Now,
Self-titled, self-titled.
now, the press release says that the Fallen amplifies everything Engraved fans love. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I think it really um, shows our energy on stage. Like, I believe we've got a lot of energy on stage, and I think it just bridges that and shows that through just listening to it through your headphones or whatever.
No. So along those lines, bro, like what is it that you think fans love about Engraved? Like what's parts of the band resonate, you think?
Um, we're very multicultural with
Mhm.
Dan and Tiago. No, I think it's just us being ourselves, really. Um, we're not perfect people, I think, which is like no one's perfect. Like some people absolutely think they're perfect, but yeah, we're not perfect. So I think that's we can relate to people like that.
Yeah, very cool. I sort of touched on this before, but you finally settled on a solid, consistent lineup, mate. Like how how important is that in the evolution of the band? Like you've done some great stuff with people coming in and out of the band, but now you got solid and you're happy with it. Like it's got to be more productive.
Oh, way more productive. Like this last couple of months, like we've done redone NCB, we've done Fallen, we've done two film clips. We've got four other songs written, ready, pretty much ready to be recorded. That's which starts straight after this tour we're in the studio for. Um, but it's just the positivity is a lot better. Like you always have like everyone has their ups and downs, but even when someone's having their down, everyone's picking each other up. Whereas before we've had like one or two people just pushing that negativity. So if someone's down, they're like, "Oh yeah, that guy's a f wit or
Yeah.
whatever." So whereas this lineup now, I talk to Dan every day on the phone, even though he lives in Sydney. Yeah, so like every time I talk to Dan, he's just always so grateful with this current lineup. Like, yeah, just no one's been a dog or anything, so which is great and a relief.
Very important, very important. So you're celebrating the release of the single by doing the Fallen tour or the East Coast tour, starting in Brisbane on February the 14th before hitting Lismore, Sydney, Penrith, Seaford, and finishing in Fitzroy on March the 1st. So what can we expect for you from you on those shows?
Ooh, um, just a lot of energy. I think we were going to add another new song to the set, but we're going to hold off on that. But yeah, it's it's going to be a good one. It's lots of energy.
Well,
Hopefully, we don't get too tired.
and the first two shows are going to be especially pleasurable. You've got a couple of XMusic stablemates in Piston Fist and Chaosphere. They should be carnage.
Oh yeah, so we're well, even just for the Sydney and Penrith show, I think it is. Um, we're hiring a bus and driving down with Piss and Fist, and that'll be, I think, pretty interesting.
Interesting's a word.
Oh yeah. Well, tomorrow night's going to be the tester, so or Friday night tonight.
That's a free show at Rick's in Brisbane, I believe.
Yeah, we love playing Rick's. They keep asking us to come back. This so normally we only get 2 hours there with one other band, and yeah, now we're up to three bands in 3 hours. So yeah, the nights are getting bigger and better, and yeah, it's
Well,
just a
and
good atmosphere at Rick's. They let us kind of do whatever we want.
it's a nice early show too, with the first band on at 7 p.m., I believe.
Yeah, Chaos Fear at 7. We're on at 8 and Piston Fist at 9.
Fantastic.
And
And I
then
know,
a DJ after.
no, so I know that one's a free show, but where can people find out about tickets for the other show and more information?
So on all our social medias, on our Facebook, TikTok, I think we got TikTok, Instagram. We've got our link tree in the bio. Just head there and yeah, click on there.
Nice. Now, I've started a new segment called Photo Bomb, and you guys aren't going to get away, even though you're a local band. So basically I'm controlling through your social media, and I've come up with a few photos that I just want to ask a little bit more about. So the first one we've got is this one. Like, I know bands sort of snuggle up together on tour and save costs and shit, but are you texting each other in that bed?
Um, I think I was texting Panda. No, I was texting Corey because Panda was snoring.
So you're
But
texting Corey to tell him to tell Panda to shut up instead of getting up there and walking the
well,
lounge room.
yeah. No, um, it's always we having five members. There's always one person that obviously gets a bed to themselves, and yeah, that week I was with Dan. It's
Right.
normally me and Dan, or
Does Dan snore?
me and Tiago, and then Corey and Panda. Yeah, they love it.
Does Dan snore?
No, he's actually quite comfortable to sleep with. He's got a nice rug on his back.
All right, now we'll move on to this one. And I want to know, did the photographer tell Corey to make his best constipated face for this?
That was actually done in my kitchen. Yeah.
What, why? Hey,
Oh, we're showing off the what do they call it? Like the thin cut for the shirts, like slim cut. He was just showing his progress at the gym. He's actually made good progress.
he has, but not with his fucking head. Look at his face. He looks like
Oh.
shit. And you guys have got a new line of merch available too, so you'll have them at the shows, obviously. But where else?
Yeah, so we've actually got those shirts that you can buy at the shows, and then we've got our online store with like album covers on the shirts and whatnot. We've also got hats. We've got shoes. I've got a pair of shoes here actually.
Oh, give us a gander. Hell yeah!
Oh,
You got a
that's
black
my
pair?
mic. Sorry.
Red and black pair?
Yeah, I think you can get red and black. I
Oh,
think.
order me one
I
up.
have to, all right.
What size 9.5, please, sir?
9.5. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that's all right, Bill. Well, thanks very much for your time. The new single, The Fallen, is an absolute cracker. It's out now. It's part of the next wave of music coming from Engraved. So check out the song, check out the gigs, buy some merch, do yourself a favor, have fun.